Many people that watch this channel know that a lot of the things that I like to talk about are things that what I call my Father's business. Things that my Father, it is his business to do these things. We are the hands and feet of Jesus Christ. This is what we should be doing. And one of those things is to take care of the prisoners. And I just want to kind of take a moment and say that a lot of people, they feel that tug, because in Hebrews it says, minister to the prisoners. Jesus in Matthew 25 says, feed the hungry, clothe the naked, take care of the widows, orphans, visit the prisoners and the sick. And if you're like most people in the world that aren't in a prison or work in a prison, it's kind of hard to get into those things and involved in those things. So I just want to kind of throw out an easy way to do it. It is Christmas time. I actually was in the Ray County Jail yesterday, and I literally thought to myself, Christmas is going to be terrible for these guys. And I thought we should do something, But luckily, that's not my skill set. But standing in the gap ministry, because then later on, last night, he said, hey, I'm doing this thing where I'm going to put the link below. Standing in the Gap Ministry, and Joe is going to deliver Christmas packages to, I don't know how many thousands of prisoners, or hundreds, but they're very efficient at it. They're very good at it. I'm going to help deliver some of those presents personally, and they're raising money for Christmas packages in Kenya as well. And I'm going to put that link below. They're a 501c3. You can write it off. If you're looking for a good donation, this is a great one. This is one that I'm telling you, it's hard going into those jails sometimes. Yesterday I woke up and I was kind of doing some stuff and working, and honestly, I didn't take a shower, and I went into the jail and I thought, man, I smell really bad. And I get in there and I thought, well, I kind of fit in. Like, this is a tough situation. There's no windows. There's no, you're just literally in this metal box, with other people. So, man, I tell you, it's a great one. The day that I get to go deliver those gifts is going to fill my heart with joy. If I could film it, I would. I cannot, because I can't bring my phone in or cameras or anything. But I definitely share with you what that did, and I couldn't even imagine what that would do in Kenya. Sure, their prison conditions are worse. Sure, they're not better, that's for sure. So there you go. I think it's a great one. Jesus Christ said, visit the prisoners. This is a great way to visit the prisoners without actually having to step foot in the prison. Hebrews is a book that literally is about the definition of Jesus Christ to the Hebrews. Like, attention Hebrews, here's why Jesus is who he is. And part of that is minister to the prisoners. This is a great way to minister to the prisoners. So, again, that link is below. It says 501c3. Here's what I'll tell you about Joe and his ministry. Nobody feeds people better, and nobody takes care of prisoners better than I've ever seen it with my eyes or heard it with my ears in my life. And he's just very good at it. If for some reason I was taking up a collection for me to get packages to prisoners, I'd probably walk in with a dozen presents, whereas he'll be pulling off hundreds or thousands of presents. I don't know what his numbers are, but I know they're big. So anyhow, those links are below. Merry Christmas. Be about your Father's business. It's always good. It's always good to be about your Father's business. And the last thing I'll say is that in Malachi 3:10, it says, that when you bring your tithes and offerings to the storehouses of God, he opens up the windows of heaven and pours out such a blessing that you can't even hold it all. And You know, and I only bring this up at the end. I wasn't even thinking about it as I was going to make this video. But I actually been trying to teach my children that recently, because some things my daughter's going through, and I thought, gosh, well, if you did this, then this wouldn't happen, you know? So, anyhow, those links are below. Felt like it was good enough for my 20-year-old daughter, but good enough for you all too. And Merry Christmas to you.